Good morning, student. Today, here is a chapter of civics, which is our Parliament, Union, Legislature. In this chapter, we will study about our Parliament. The Parliament is the supreme legislator of the Union of India. So, what's the legislator? Legislator means who make laws. So, in this way, Parliament is the group of people who are elected to make and change the laws of a country. So, Parliament is the supreme legislator who make laws for the whole country. Composition of the Parliament. Our Parliament consists the President and the two houses, which is the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. The Rajya Sabha is also known as the Council of State, and the Lok Sabha is also known as the House of the People. So our Parliament is bicameral, means it has two houses. The President, who is President? The President of India is a constituent part of Parliament, and he is the head of the Republic, and he is also known as the first citizen of India who has the highest political position in the country. Although he is the head of the Republic, but he doesn't take part either in both two houses of the Parliament. What's his role? He appoints the prime minister, and then he appoints the council of minister on the advice of president, on the advice of the prime minister. It is the president who appoints the prime minister. And the most important role is a bill which is passed by both houses, means any rule, any bill which is passed by the both houses can become a law only when the president officially sanction it. Only sanction it, and without the sanction of president, no rule can become a law. Now the houses of the Parliament. The Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the Parliament, and I already told you that it is already also known as the Council of the Minister. And composition of the Rajya Sabha. In our Constitution, Article 80 describes how the Rajya Sabha composed. In Rajya Sabha, there can be 250 member. Out of these, 238 members are representative of the states, and the 12 members are nominated by the president who belongs to union territories. So, and these 12 members who are nominated by the president are well known, means the person who are well known in the field of literature, in the field of science, in the field of art are nominated by the president for to become a member of Rajya Sabha. Qualification for its member means who can become the member of Rajya Sabha. So to become a member of Rajya Sabha, a person should be a citizen of India, and a person should not be less than 30 years of age, means only the person who has crossed the age of 30, he can become a member of Rajya Sabha, and he should not be a proclaimed offender, he should not be a bankrupt or mentally unsound. So these are the qualifications to become a member of Rajya Sabha. Election procedure means how members are elected for Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha members are not elected directly by people. Rather than they are elected by state legislative assembly through proportional representations in an indirectly way. And Rajya Sabha members are elected for the term of 6 years. Presiding officer. What's the meaning of presiding officer? Presiding officer means in charge of meeting, who act as chairperson in an assembly or meeting. So the Vice President of India is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, and there is also a deputy chairman who is elected by the member of Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha is also known as the lower house or the house of the people. And in our Constitution, Article 81 describes how Lok Sabha formed. The maximum member of the Lok Sabha can be 552, out of which 530 members are elected by different states and 20 members are from union territories. But right now there are 543 members in Lok Sabha. Qualification to become a member of Lok Sabha. Qualification to become a member of Lok Sabha is same as in Raj Sabha, but the main difference is that the person who is that the person should not be less than 25 years of age to become a member of Lok Sabha, whereas to become a member of Raj Sabha, one has to attain the age of 30 years. That's the main difference. Rest are the same, like he should be a citizen of India, and he should not hold any office of profit under the union or the state government, or she should not be mentally unsound, etc. Election procedure, as I already told you, that Lok Sabha, as its name suggests, that Lok Sabha, the house of the people. So the Lok Sabha members are elected directly by people in general election, and one representative is elected from each constituency, and members are elected through universal adult franchise, which means in India every citizen who is of 18 years and above can cast his her vote. And from the 2004 general elections, electronic voting machines are being used for voting. The term Lok Sabha members are elected for the term of 5 years, and this term can be extended at a time of emergency. And the main difference between the Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha is that Raj Sabha is a permanent body. It cannot be dissolved in any situation, but Lok Sabha can be dissolved even before its full term of 5 years. That's the main difference in Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha. So presiding officer, as in Raj Sabha, Lok Sabha also has presiding officer, and its presiding officer is known as a speaker and a deputy speaker. So you have to remember the main thing, how many members can be in the Rajya Sabha and how many members can be in the Lok Sabha. You can see this example like this. In Rajya Sabha, maximum members can be 250, out of which 238 members are from states and union territories, and 12 members are elected directly by president. Current there are 245 members in Rajya Sabha, and in Lok Sabha maximum members can be 552, and out of which 530 members are from different states and 20 members are from union territories. Currently there are 543 members in Lok Sabha. So here I am closing the chapter, and the rest of the chapter will be discussed in our next part. So go through the next part of the video. Thank you.